Apex Carnivore, Episode 2, Day 1 of Carnivore Diet. Just for some clarification, yesterday, felt terrible. And then I had to mow the lawn, which I didn't think I was going to have to do. It was very humid out, hot. Bloated after dinner. I had burgers with buns and potatoes and beans and a pop. And felt terrible, and then I had to go mow the yard. And one of the things when I ate normal, like not even fast food all the time, but just my normal, you crave food all the time, even when you eat a lot more. You're still always hungry. So I'm constantly shitting because you have so much coming in. It goes out because it's not like like nutritious stuff you're digesting, and there's way too much of it anyways. So like I was mowing, couldn't breathe because my asthma, had to poop, just felt no energy to do it, so it felt terrible. So it'll be funny next week to see how it goes when I haven't been eating like that, how I feel. Also, one of the another injuries / ailments I have, like a year ago, I just woke up from sleeping on the couch with sciatic pain in my butt that went down to my leg, and it took forever to go away, and eventually it did, but I have no numbness and weakness in my foot. Like I can't use my foot the same way. It doesn't have the same power, like pulling up with my toes and things like that. And I went to the doctor finally for it, and they said it's because of a bulging disc in my back that's causing it. And so they could do surgery for that, but if I get rid of the inflammation, I'm hoping that'll all come back and be fine. So that's another one of my injuries I forgot to talk about. And so this morning for carnivore, I don't know how carnivore, because usually when I do it, I don't eat breakfast. But like this morning I was starving because I ate like crap yesterday. When you eat like carbs, your glucose and stuff spikes and up and down, so you're hungry. You're always hungry basically, and it doesn't satisfy you when you eat. And I'll go into more of why that is later on in another episode. But so I went to McDonald's, but instead of having a sausage egg McMuffin, and a breakfast burrito and a Coke, I had 2 sausage McMuffins with no cheese and no bun. So basically I had 2 sausage patties and 2 fried eggs. And then I had a large black coffee. And I feel pretty good right now. I already feel better today because just from not starting your day by eating that crappy breakfast or whatever breakfast. Like if I had oatmeal or anything that makes you full feeling, it immediately makes you want to go back to sleep, and then you can't wait till lunchtime. You're thinking about food already. That's how it is for me. So I already feel better. And then I have 2 burger patties left over from last night that I'm going to have for lunch. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to cook a ribeye, which I'm going to get at Aldi's. They seem to have the best when they're on sale, at least. Cheapest, and even when they're not on sale, they're still cheaper than the regular grocery stores. And then once I get paid, I'm going to get a bunch of steaks from... Actually, I might buy some today and see how they are first, but from Gordon Food Services, they have... So far, it seems like the cheapest. They have 10-ounce ribeyes for $6. So anyways, I'm going to get one of those, a big one, decent sized one for dinner, and then I'll probably cook 2, and then I'll use the other one I cook for lunch tomorrow, and just kind of do that every night. So I'll basically cook 2 steaks at night, eat one, and then have the next one for lunch. And for the next couple days, I'll still probably get the sausage and eggs in the morning, just till I'm not hungry anymore. And that's one thing, once you're eating meat or you're eating paleo or low carb, you don't crave food. Like your hunger pains go away. It's almost like it's mental. And I'll go into why that is, why the carbs don't satisfy you and the other way does later on. But I just wanted to check in with that right now. And that's it for now. Wanted to add on to the first podcast for today. Another thing I forgot to mention about some of the things I suffer from is like skin dryness, which I never thought was a big deal until I noticed it went away when I was on the carnivore. Anyway, sorry, someone pulled up next to me. It's awkward talking to yourself when someone's sitting right there. The skin dryness, like I had like these little dry, scabby things on my scalp all the time. I don't know. I thought it was probably like skin cancer or something. I don't know. But a couple days doing just eating meat, and it goes away. And also my lips aren't as chapped. Like I don't need Blistex all the time in my hands and everything. And my beard doesn't get as itchy. So that was one thing. And then also sex drive. And I don't know if this is because I'm eating bad food or because of like the Symbicort, and I take Symbicort for my breathing and Zyrtec every day. So I don't know if those have something to do with that or not. But either way, if I eat weed, I need to take them because I can't breathe. And I have like constant runny nose and stuff. And I was tested for allergies, and they say I have no allergies, but I always have to have Kleenex with me, and I never can breathe. So, what else? Oh, also my age. I'm 37, going to be 30, or 47, going to be 48 in a month or so. Height and weight, I'm 5'11". This morning I weighed 210 pounds. And I actually am in better shape than I used to be. I used to be much, like the biggest I ever got was about 230, but I used to be like 220, 225, but with less muscle. So I'm actually in better shape than I have been in my younger self, looks wise, but I also have all these joint issues and things like that. So I'm like physically not as in good shape. What else? Oh, this morning, like I want to see how like my push-ups do and stuff, like my exercise. I can't do pull-ups. At one point I was up to like 9 or 10, and then I hurt my bicep and I can't even do one now, and I didn't even try them today, but I did. I thought I would actually do more because I used to be up to about 40, and I can only do 25. But I actually did it right after I ate the 2 hamburger patties, so that could have something to do with it. But can you imagine if I ate Popeyes yesterday trying to go and do push-ups? No, not at all. So I literally did them right after I ate, and I was able to do 25. And that was one thing in the past too when I did paleo. Like when I went rock climbing, I noticed, your arms and your hands and everything would just get all pumped up to where you had to stop basically because you were just so pumped, or even lifting weights. When I did the paleo in the past, that didn't happen. Like my arms never got pumped up. And that was some of the guys I've heard talking about, like some of the endurance runners and stuff like that, is the pump. They don't get the soreness and the like lactic acid buildup as much like when they're eating carbs. All right, that's what I'm going to add for the first episode, and then I got another one after this.